Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Famous Among the Barns. I'm Sean, and today we are down in downtown Grapevine, Texas. And we are stopping at a little place called Tolbert's. And it is a restaurant. I've always thought if you really want to get to know the spirit of a place, there are three things to do. You learn the stories that they tell in that place, hear the music, hear the songs that they sing and that they write from that place, and then eat the food that they eat there. And when it comes to food, next to a dry rub brisket, I'm not certain that there's any food more emblematic of Texas than chili. And there is no man more associated with chili than Frank Tolbert, and that's the namesake of Tolbert's restaurant. So we're going to stop here. I'm going to share a little bit of history about the restaurant and about the amazing Frank Tolbert. Let's go inside and check it out, and I'll tell you a little more about him. So here is a picture of Frank Tolbert, and he is who the restaurant is named after. Frank was born in 1912 in Amarillo, Texas. After he graduated high school, he studied journalism. He attended a couple universities, but never actually got his degree. Just kind of taking a look around here. See, they've got all kinds of photos, historic photos. Here is one from the World Champion Chili Cook-Off. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Here you see they've got a stage for music. So, like I said, Tolbert never graduated from college, but he did get a job writing for the Lubbock Avalanche Journal, and then he later covered sports for the Fort Worth Star-Telegram. In 1946, he started writing for the Dallas Morning News. There is I don't know this child, this random child that's coming up and hugging me. Actually, here with the family. But, so, Tolbert began writing for the Dallas Morning News in 1946, and he wrote a column called Tolbert's Texas, which ran until he died in 1984. And that's actually how I discovered him when I was researching my book on Coppell. In August of 1961, he published an article about the city of Coppell in Tolbert's, Texas, and it told the story of the chiggers that lived there and how locals bragged that they were the fiercest in the state. And the mayor at the time, William T. Cosby, invited scientists to come and study them to prove that they were the biggest anywhere. And there were locals who said that they only bit out-of-towners. And all of his articles were sort of like that. They were filled with local flavor, personality profiles, they told lore. When I started writing my It Happened in Coppell column, it was really inspired in large part by Tolbert, that I wanted to do on a small scale for the city of Coppell what Tolbert did for Texas in general. He's best known for his book, A Bowl of Red, which is all about chili. After he wrote it, he founded the Chili Appreciation Society International, and he headquartered it in the ghost town of Terlingua, Texas. And then in 1967, he founded and had the very first ever Terlingua Championship Chili Cook-Off, and it was Tolbert versus a gentleman named Wick Fowler. They were the only two competitors the first year in '67, and they were competing to prove who knew the most about chili. So Tolbert's here, the restaurant, was actually founded in 1976. Not this version of it, though. The original was in downtown Dallas, and he founded it with his son, Frank II. In 1977, his daughter Kathleen and her husband Paul began managing it, and it stayed in Dallas until 2006 when it relocated here to Grapevine. So let's take a little bit of a break from the history just to show off the reason we're here is because of the food. This is one of my favorite restaurants.
Part of my food isn't here yet.
Yeah, and part of our food isn't here yet, but we did get chips and this absolutely delicious queso and fried pickles, which are one of God's great creations.
This lady didn't like it.
All right, so we're gonna dive into this. So just to give you all a little tour of the restaurant, here is the bar. You can see there's so many cool, as you walk around and look, pictures on the walls. There's the musical stage where they have live music all the time. I love all of these pictures that they've got here. You know, I really think, like, when you're talking about the taste of Texas, Tolbert's is about as close to perfect as you can get.
That's the drink inside this.
All right, so here, my food just got here. This is the fried catfish sandwich. And then what did you get? You're just gonna point at it? It's grilled cheese and French fries. How about you?
I got fried shrimp, onion rings, and mac and cheese.
See that shrimp. And then way over there we got
Fish sandwich, you think too?
and sweet potato fries. So you know what? I am ridiculously hungry. We're gonna dive in and eat here. I know this is kind of a short video, but I just wanted to show you, I just think this place is, I don't know, one of the best restaurants in the world. I love the story and I love the history behind it. I love the work of Frank Tolbert. So until next time, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you again, keep looking for stories.